Guys One Pod. We're back. We got Scott. I got a drink. We're having fun. Intro music is in here. Riverside has a new setup. I found it. Well, dude, we have awesome timing. The draft starts in 22 seconds. How about that?
All
That's
right.
cool.
We're halfway through the summer and we figured it out. But it's good to be back. It's good to be drafting. Like they dropped the Bulldog the other day, $75 drafts. Those filled in like 3 days. So yeah, I get excited for a couple of big drafts coming up. And right now just exercising some small drafts. What have you been up to?
Man, I've just kept my queue full. Like I have a steady stream of drafts going at any given time. Keeps me sharp, keeps me on player values. But just dude, enjoying the fun. Like League Champ has the MJD giveaway. We've gotten a lot of ranks in lately. We're going to the expo doing startup pitches. It's been a good week. Or couple weeks. Just long. That's why I'm wearing my sunglasses indoors at night. We're back to back though this draft. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, we love sniping each other. Well, I wore the Justin Jefferson jersey today, and I'm going to stick with that. Even with JSN on the board, that's crazy.
Oh,
It's a
that's
puppy.
crazy.
It's a puppy, and you got to just go with it, man.
Well, you know what? Normally that's the Addison strategy. So I'm going to take the Scott one and take the value ARSB sitting right there.
Oh, man, that's crazy. JSN gets to 9 in this puppy. You aren't seeing a lot of that, or haven't
No,
been seeing a lot of that, but uh, puppies draft a little different.
I love the smaller scale tournaments. You'll get all sorts of funny ones. I feel like so often I'm looking at a team, I'm like, that's a team that's just auto drafting, and then they make a pick where you're like, oh no, that was just their strategy. They went 4 QBs in a row.
And it's a good spot to experiment yourself and see what you end up with.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hit one of those Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen builds that everyone's talking about.
It's interesting how ADPs can be pretty distinctly different between these bigger field, small dollar tournaments and then the high dollar ones. Like, I know, for example, Garrett Wilson goes much later in the higher value drafts.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say earlier. Honestly, that's crazy. I would be taking a ton of him in that circumstance.
All right,
Did
here. I mean,
oh hit it, please.
Achan, like, he seems like a great value in the middle of the second at this point, and he might fall a little bit more. But that team stunk last year, and he was pretty good. Is this going to be his best season of his career? Not necessarily saying that, but his consistency last year by the fantasy footballers metrics was like an A in consistency, like every game over 11 points. So I expect him to start off well.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance that Achan's going to be like just a considerable value with where he's going in the draft and how crucial he's going to have to be to their offense. He was the only other guy I was looking at that spot over Kenneth Walker. How are you feeling about Ken Dub this year?
I feel like I need to at least get my fair share of him. You don't want to miss out on a guy who could be a running back one. There's definitely, we've seen the upside, we see the opportunity in Kansas City. Um, I don't know. I like the pick.
Yeah, I think I'm in the. I think we have a very similar build here. It's going to be interesting to have our teams look similar because I feel like a lot of the times we diverge pretty heavily in these small dollar ones. Still a lot of time left, to be fair.
So what you been up to outside of drafting?
Um, I went some places. I went to Glen Arbor for a little bit, which was pretty cool. Sleeping Bear Dunes, Michigan. Neat area. I highly recommend if you've never been to the Midwest. It's a pretty cool area in there. Take each in there. I was hoping Olave fell to me, but I don't know. Outside of that, not too much. This is my wife's birthday. I took her to a thrift shop and just gave her my credit card. So that's that. I've
What kind of
officially gotten
things
to
did
Unk sales.
she get?
Oh, I got this like cool little ring. It's like an owl ring with like its face. So we got matching owl rings. She got like a little snake necklace. I have a bracelet, but mostly jewelry. To be honest, jewelry from a thrift shop. So classy stuff.
Cool, man. That's fun.
Yeah. How about yourself? How was outdoorsing as you've been doing?
Went camping, got off the grid a little bit, went to a national park, and one time my sister said they're called national parks for a reason. And it's true. When you're in some of these spaces and you see like these sheer rocks or these giant trees, it's kind of unlike anywhere else. So that was super fun.
I mean, dude, the sequoias are sick. I'm hyped you got out there. I got to see those in college. They are just the coolest trees.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, what are you thinking here for your next pick?
Um, dude, I mean, like we were just talking about earlier. Make a guess. Who do you think I'm going?
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, dude, a wide receiver 20 here, and he's gone. Of course
Oh.
he is. Oh, every
You
time.
taking your guy Colston Loveland?
Nah, nah. I mean, I'm split here.
Okay. Well, I'll happily take Malik Neighbors at 42. Seems like a
Will
great
you?
value.
Dude, the worst vibes of any player in this NFL offseason.
Well, he's my wide receiver three on this team. So, his responsibility is showing up late when we need him most.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Like, on my team, he'd be my wide receiver too. I just don't feel confident in a build where I have him anywhere other than, like, kind of late value to supplement my other guys.
Yeah, I mean, you have to decide what your floor is, right? He was a one,
Yeah.
two turn. His injury put him at the 2, 3 turn. Now he's somewhere mid fourth. Like, eventually, you're right. It's not for all teams. Probably not, definitely not your wide receiver one, and probably not like your wide receiver two.
Yeah, I mean, the way I'm kind of looking at him is from like the aspect of I think that he is I what's the word for it? Like I think that he is a risk that's worth taking, but it fully depends on your exposure rate. Cuz I got him at a couple like mid 3, early 3. Like my exposure jumped by like 10% on him. And then I got to the point where I was like, "Oh man, if I already have exposure, I can't be taking him at 42 now. Like I got to wait until he's 5th round, 6th round before the value even makes sense." Like, do you think
That's
about
super
exposure
fair.
rates like that this late in the year or early?
I think for your high dollar value drafts, like just draft the best players at that time, what you're thinking, right? Like you got some
Yeah, that's fair.
exposure along the way. I think for neighbors, that's a good case. You bought early and maybe you don't need to overexpose yourself. Oh, Travion almost falls to me. I really just absolutely think that
Ah,
he's going to
damn. So he
smash.
wasn't gonna fall to me either way, was
No
he?
way. No, but I do not have enough tune exposure, and this is a great team to get some of that on.
Yeah. Speaking of best player left on the board, Bucky Irving.
Yeah, he
You
was
thought I was
the
gonna say
third
Lamar.
running back. No, he was the third running back on my team. Though the other day I passed up on this group. I already had some running backs, and I decided to go with Tate because I think I had T. Higgins as my wide receiver one. And what I said was, at the end of the season, I need somebody who can be a wide receiver one. And I feel like Cardinal Tate has that late season upside that you would need for a playoff team, right? Because
Hell,
like
he
he
could
had,
he
go
could have
ahead.
early season upside, don't you think?
Uh, Game to game, I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of mouths to feed there, and it's going to take time for Ward to get better, right? He's not going to make this meteoric jump on week one, and there's a lot of players to catch the ball there.
I don't know, man. Like, what's a lot of players? Wandale Robinson, like Brian Daboll was kind of forced into using Wandale last year, and Calvin Ridley did not play especially well with Ward in his first year. Ao Manor and DK, I think, probably take some targets, but I don't know. I could see him having a consistent role all season long. Like when we did our OCDNA, it had him statted out in like the 1,000 range. Like I would take that at wide receiver 30 any day of the week, but that means 1,200's in the ballpark.
It's always slower than you think, right? That's my perspective
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, that's fair. I can't argue with that.
Oh, this is turning out to be such a fun team so far. I'm going to pass Jaden Daniels, who I've been loving drafting. He is getting more expensive, but here he's 66. I mean, that'd be a great deal compared to my rankings. But Jordan Tyson to go with Chris Olave. This works
Yeah, I was gonna
excellent.
say I would have been surprised if you weren't stacking there.
This receiver core is so fun. Now I gotta work on some quarterbacks probably.
Well, dude, it's nice to be back on the draft board. I don't know about you. I was kind of missing the drafts a little bit.
Definitely missing the drafts. Definitely a little out of practice, but now's a good time to get sharp, and we'll have some really fun drafts to close out the year.
Oh, you know it.
People are taking their summer breaks, and so are we.
You are, man. I've been out here on the streets making my
Yeah.
name on underdog.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. What are some of your favorite teams? Or what have
I
you
have no
learned?
fucking clue. I haven't gotten to look at my teams at all. I just constantly pick players every day without even a bearing of mind at this point.
Oh, that's funny.
I wake up and I have 6 picks to make. I go to sleep, I have 6 picks to make. I'm getting to the point where I always have 6 picks to make. So
Which I kind of like. Well, I don't have
it's not
six
the
at a
worst though.
time. I have like
I
1 to 3 at a time.
Yeah, that's closer to where I want to be. I want to have like 2 or 3 picks. I don't want it to be every time I go to the bathroom. I'm like, shit, I have another underdog pick.
Oh man. Chuba Hubbard's been I've been just staring at him on the board a bunch, and I just cannot get behind it all right now.
You can't. Of course, you're a Jordan Brooks guy.
Oh my
That's
god,
on
I do
brand.
not know what
There's
to
no
do
reasonable
here.
evidence.
I do not know what to do in this spot.
Take Chuba. Chuba is the right pick.
Okay, fine.
I would have if you didn't, and I would have hated that because it does not fit my team whatsoever.
I'll take him as a running back 3 here. That's some early season stability. I don't know. Jonathan Brooks could take his job.
He certainly could. I'm not arguing that he couldn't, but I do think he has a good chance of maintaining that role for at least the immediate future.
I could have gone down board and taken Jordan Addison there. That was
Oh, you were
probably the
thinking
right pick
Addison.
for my team.
I was
Oh, we'll
considering
see.
Addison there too. I feel like he's been falling to a range that I'm really comfortable with getting him at.
Well, if he doesn't go before you, you leave him alone.
I mean, there are
Like,
two guys I'd take before him here.
oh, fair, fair. That would really
Hey,
set up a fun. Oh,
I
there
can
he
board
goes.
talk.
Ah, I
Ah, darn.
really would have loved that with Justin Jefferson, but here we go.
I didn't even notice that. Are you taking both of the quarterbacks or just Kyler?
I'm gonna try and take Dart here for sure. Dart's been
Ooh,
going crazy
interesting.
late. Pick 101 for a guy with that kind of upside. It is ridiculous.
Oh, that's delightful. I'm glad we disagree about this. I think Dart's going exactly where he should be going. I do not know who I want here. Damn, I'm gonna take Dart.
What? You
He was the
must
next QB
be
up on my board.
kidding
I think he's
me.
going at appropriate value.
Why you reached to snipe? Wow, I'm never saying it again. Oh, brother.
I thought it
All
would be a
right.
little funny. It was a little funny.
I'm taking my favorite running back on the board. One of two favorites, Blake Corum. I feel like he has a standalone role week to week in best ball, right? He can put up a 4 week. He will get some touchdowns. He will take about 40% of drives, 45, and he's got injury
Probably
upside.
40. I dude, I think he's good too. Like at Michigan, he was actually good at football. Like I don't think he was like the most crazy athletic back that we've ever seen in the world, but still that like you can't hate a player that has the ability to put up like 1206 sort of season. I don't know. I love the guy. I think Blake Corum's great. I was considering him at that pick. I just couldn't pull the trigger on a fourth running back. It felt wrong.
All good, all good. Let's see. I mean, you sniped my dart, but that's fine. Crazy.
That was so
Crazy.
mean. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Now I have Blake Corum instead. I mean, I kind of know what I want to do at running back. I could also, no, now I don't have any reason to go Tyrone Tracy. Just abandon ship on the Giants.
Dude, do you not believe in Tracy? I think at running back 43, I feel good about where you get him.
Yeah, but not if I'm not making a giant team in this case. And I don't need him. I can go get somebody as good or better 40 picks later.
True. That is a very fair point.
All right, I need to make sure I get a quarterback. What do you
Um,
think about 9 actually starting down the stretch and replacing Kyler Murray?
I mean, you came to the right audience. Hey, have we talked about JJ McCarthy a lot? Come on, you know I'm a JJ guy.
Oh man. I mean, I could see it happening, and that's why I don't love. Like, I won't be overweight Kyler Murray, but if he does play the full season, he's always a good pick right around here. Good rushing
That's
floor, good
it's a good
weapons.
pick.
I got a Justin Jefferson team going here. Need a quarterback. Now I need some freaking receivers.
Yeah, same boat. So hey, I'm glad we actually might get some contention over a player or two. Oh, my dog entered the chat. Hey, Tubbs. Have you met my new dog? You've probably met my new dog.
I don't know.
Tubbs. You a star, buddy? Can you even see him? See, there
What
you go.
up, Tubbs? What up, Mike Tubbs?
Hey, buddy.
Tubbs,
There's
Mike
my
Tubbs.
little boy.
I think the glasses are great, man.
Dude, they're fun. I like the glasses a lot. They throw you off, right? I look sharper. I'm like a poker player at a table or something.
We got a poker night in my house, not this weekend, but next weekend.
You any good?
It's better than the group so far. I've won both
No,
times.
that's as good as you can be.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, this is an easy pick.
Oh, good. It's an easy
Get
pick for
that
me as well.
stability.
Boom.
Done at QB.
Feels good to be done at QB.
It does.
I'm really hoping Tyler Shuck can come back to me. That'd be a perfect number 2.
I'm a little shocked you didn't take him there. I thought he was on your radar.
I just reached for a quarterback to reach again, maybe. But I need a good wide receiver 5. Like,
It's
I
true.
got Justin Jefferson and Olave to get me going. Neighbors, I'm counting on zeros to start. Tyson, I think he'll start slow. Now is Golden going to be what I really need? I don't know. Could have maybe gone Wandale there for some stability. Um, That was
I think
fun.
Golden has just as good of a chance of being stable for that offense as Wandale does.
He's a number one. He's a first round pick. Not number one pick. Excuse me.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a first
And
round pick,
Wandale's a
right? He's
second
going to
round
get
pick.
opportunities. And we had high hopes for Wandale, and he's been relatively good.
Yeah, it's been okay.
I mean, for what when he's healthy, he's been not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to argue about Wandale. I have no besmirchment of the guy's name. I think he's good. Just like, I don't know if I'm looking for a player there, like especially in the best ball, I feel like Matt Golden feels like the best ball equivalent better pick than Wandale because like you have more speculative upside in that offense. Dude, I don't know. Actually, the more I think about that, the more I'm like, Brian Dayball could just air it out with Cam Ward. Oh, Kincaid. I like that move.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to get more exposure to Kincaid. I also like Goddard a number of picks later. I didn't get my quarterback, but I can go with something. I don't know. Gonna have to make do. Plan C. If only I had Jackson Dart. All right, what do you got cooking over here? Dart and Goff, Ken Walker, ETN. I hate how it jumps back.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
No Caleb. That's a bummer.
I know. I know. He didn't fall to me where I was expecting. Like when Caleb went, I think it was where is it? Sorry, the little Riverside box is covering my screen. Um, First time using a computer. Where'd Caleb go? It was like super before I was expecting. Yeah. He went up at 7-2 right before Joe Burrow. I thought I had a whole nother round. When Tucker Craft was the last guy I had left, I was like, okay, like worse things have happened.
Yeah, that mid 70s range gets kind of gross.
Yeah, it kind of jumps all over the place. Like there are players to like, but it's also like you always feel like you're reaching a bit.
What am I to do? I think am I going to take some stability?
You know what? I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna do the opposite of that. Take Jalen Naylor.
Man, he's moving up the board.
A little bit. What's moving up the board when you're past the 11th round?
I don't know. Does that get more aggressive every week?
I'm just down to be overexposed to that offense in some way. And like, what other option do they have on like receiver? Do we actually believe in Benson or what was it? Thornton?
Wow, Goddard. This guy has Bowers and Goddard that he got at 142. If only he picked good players the rest of the draft, it'd be so good.
Ain't that always the problem?
Oh my god, I think this person's just auto drafting. But honestly, it's like a bunch of stalwarts. No, whoa, that is
Let's
crazy.
see
He's
this
the
team.
guy who got Burrow.
Interesting. An interesting Burrow pick. I like it. Honestly,
Honestly, it's pretty good team. It's like so
it's a
exactly what a
weird team.
computer would pick.
Yeah. It looks like an auto draft team, but I don't think it is. I think this might just be a squad.
I mean, most of the time taking the top of the board. How about that? I have
That's fair.
no
That's fair.
idea what I want to do here. I could use some stability. I could
Why go
use
stable when you can go Denzel
another
Boston?
quarterback. Is CJ Stroud actually better than Bryce Young? Not if you have Chuba Hubbard.
I love CJ Stroud. I think he might be better. Let's see here. You know what? Why not? Cooper could be good.
Cooper could be good, especially at 152. He's been falling a lot. Both of the Jets have been.
Yeah, they probably should. Geno Smith didn't really run a competent ship last year, so I get why Jets receivers are falling down the board. I think he'll be better than he was last season. Low bar though. Riddle me this: who would you rather have, Geno Smith or Aaron Rodgers?
Neither. Neither.
You aren't allowed to neither. Give me one of the two
Oh.
players.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, Geno Smith or Deshaun Watson?
Geno Smith.
Okay. Geno Smith or... Well, I'm not going to go Mendoza. I know you're going to take Mendoza over Geno. Who's 30? Oh, or Tua. Tua. Hawk Tua? Okay.
Tua.
It was a good Hawk Tua by us. Two guys, one pod, bringing you the Hawk Tua girl sound.
We're good at it.
All right, back on the clock here. Let's see. Who am I feeling? I could snipe you and go Jawan Jennings here.
I'm not doing New Orleans anymore because I didn't get shocked.
I mean, sorry. No, Jawan Jennings. The other Jawan Jennings.
Oh,
not Jawan Jennings.
Oh, I guess I didn't even think about him.
Seriously?
Oh,
the stacking guy. You're
pick.
out of practice, bud.
I got so focused on Tank Bigsby. I don't know. I guess I didn't feel the need for a wide receiver. Don't know why.
How's your roster stacking up? You feeling good about your squad?
I don't know. It feels balanced, but now I feel like I missed out on something good. Like that would have been a nice piece of floor and a stack. So would have been nice, but I got a couple of late Seattle guys I can go, right? Been missing Shaheed a lot. I want to start getting him in more drafts.
You're looking at Shaheed?
Oh, he's going much earlier.
Oh, he's already passed. No,
he went 122 in this draft.
Dude, he's going so early. I feel like I missed the boat on Shaheed. I feel like you could have been a Shaheed guy like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but there's still spots. But yeah, he's definitely been percolating a little bit. I mean, I love my running
We got
backs.
Mike Robb in the chat. Hell yeah. Hey, thank you for showing up. I did forget to tweet this or post it on social media. I was doing that at the beginning. That's why I was like quieter for a sec. Using my phone's fun. Dude. So down to get Kamara in more drafts. That's my move now. I'm bought back in. Running back 54 is far enough down. They're restructuring his contract. He's staying in New Orleans. It's awesome. It's fun. And he's probably going to get more carries than we want. And Travis is going to drop a lot more than we're expecting.
I don't know. Travis Etienne's falling down the board, and I'm just like, give me. I mean, it might not be my team. It might be every game, he doesn't hit, but he's got that playoff upside going in the third, and even I got him at like 142 the other day, or I mean at 42 the other day.
Yeah, dude, that you just can't beat that value. And their team, the Saints could just be good on offense this year.
I mean, that's what I've been thinking, but is everybody on that? So they definitely showed the potential.
They did. Chuck looked good. Rocco's been saying that for ages to me. He's been like, Chuck's going to be top 12. And I don't think that's true. I think his ceiling's pretty far capped. I think we saw his rushing ceiling last year, and that isn't his MO. But we'll see. Like, he puts up a couple touchdown run games, he's going to be a top 12 quarterback. A lot of QBs have done similar. Mike Washington going there. It's rough.
Yeah, I mean, it's like get your guys time right now, right?
Yeah, just about. T-Ferg. Ooh, Cooper Cup guy. You're You're on the ban?
Darnold team, I don't have a lot in stacking. I kind of had to go three QBs late. So, like, what's my upside play? Sam Darnold to Cooper Cup and AJ Barner. So that works out. Got those stack partners. I got Murray with Jefferson, relying on Murray's legs. Gonna take Brazel here at some point, and then probably a third tight end who can just help me score week to week.
Dude, I kind of the Barner value feels pretty crazy there.
Uh, yeah, I mean, he was pretty good last year. Caught a number of
It was.
touchdowns, and that's what you're looking for from your tight end. I'm playing Kincaid to have some good upside, but he hasn't proven to be an every week player. So, hence the need for a third tight end who's going to score week to week. Um, huh, interesting balance. Uh, but I do pick before you. So I'm excited to take Parkinson. I think that we've
Smart move.
forgotten how important of a piece of this offense he is. And as much as I love T. Ferg, I think Colby Parkinson is going to be an important part of that offense at different parts during the season. So in the 17th round, I think he's such a good late round tight end pick.
Yeah, and I like that for the interdivision correlation. Like, I know it's small, but like if an entire division is scoring more points, which we've seen pretty frequently from the NFC South there, like I don't know. I feel like there's some value in having pieces of those big scoring weeks. Let's see here.
When you do a bunch of drafts, it's fun to have like different correlations, right? So I love
Oh
drafting
yeah.
interdivisional teams and just like go in. Or I have a Giants, Cowboys, Eagles one going right now, which I really like.
I was yapping and I didn't realize Darnell Mooney was still on the board.
Oh, to complete your dart stack. It's all right. He could
I
be there on
know.
the way back. He could be there on the way back.
I know. I'm gonna end up with Malachi Fields again. You'll say something 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 Senior Bowl ADDI bias.
Malachi, who is this? What team does he play for? The Giants. Yes, that's right. Well, would you take him over Mooney if Mooney falls?
No, certainly not. I love Darnell Mooney. I'm a Bears fan. Come on. Hey, I'm rooting for my guys. Darnell Mooney had that 1,000 yard season, so we've seen it too.
And my wide receivers early in the season are a risk.
Oh
Risk,
yeah.
risk, risk. But early in the season's the time to have it because at the end of the day, it's risky, but I have two, four, five guys who should be suiting up for week one. So you'd
Ain't too
expect
bad.
Jefferson, Olave to catch balls, Cooper Cup, as long as he can get a couple catches, he could score, right? Or Matthew Golden does what he's supposed to for one time in his life. Uh, right, while you let Tyson and Brazel come on. So it'll be interesting to talk about the team. See what you think.
Dude, I mess with the Brazel setup there. By the way, incredibly fast draft. Like we were moving. It's 35 after.
It's called the Fast
We have a
Puppy
solid
for a reason.
25 minutes of show. All right. Let's break down these teams. We can do the team view. How do you best do the team view on Underdog? Actually, we can just go from here. I kind of like this view too, so you can see the guys that you were picking around. Let's start with Chonks here. You started with Justin Jefferson, got Olave, Neighbors, Jordan Tyson, Golden, and then you just ignored until Cup and Brazel. I mess with your wide receiver room. That's a lot of upside with Neighbors in there too.
Yep. As I said, it's going to be a little fragile at times um, early on. So you need Cup to maybe put some points up the first couple weeks. Matthew Golden to do what he's expected to do, take a leap early, but at least you have 5 or 6 players who are playing that week guaranteed. While you let Neighbors get healthy, Tyson ramp up, and Brazel like earn a role, right? He's not even going to play week one. Um,
Oh, you don't think Brazel will play week one?
what is a wide receiver 3?
Oh my goodness, yeah, because he's good, man. I like Brazil.
I mean, I don't think there's a ton of competition there, so there's a chance. But he's not
Yeah,
going to run
man.
a ton of routes week one.
Yeah, I mean, like he probably won't. Like they'll probably throw Coker out there
Yeah, he's a wide
and
receiver
stick to
too,
like.
for sure.
I mean, yeah, but like the guy has like a decent prospect profile, 90th percentile 40-yard dash. Look, you know what? You know what? In fact, I'm going to steal the screen share and show you his prospect profile. I'm going to justify my take here. So 4.37, 6.5, came in at 6'5", 200 in the combine. 3-star prospect, had decent national ranking, and just a baller last year. Like, he had one bad year before that, fair, but he broke out early, and he had a solid end to his career that looked great, too. It's a good
Well, I
argument, right?
mean, he's got to break the Tennessee Volunteer. What is it? Curse? Wide
Yes, it is
receiver
curse. The
curse.
helmet scouting curse. I concur. See, but I think he can. I think he's the type of player that actually can break the Tennessee Volunteer curse.
Well, I'd love to see it for this team.
I mean, I it's fully dependent on Bryce Young being good at football, which I believe can still happen, but it remains to be seen. We'll toss it over to the running backs here: Devon Achan, Bashal Tootin, Chuba Hubbard, Blake Corum, Tank Bigsby to round him out. I like the running back room. It's interesting. It's like
Fu-
more risky than you'd want it to be.
I don't know. I think it's pretty solid here. You have five running backs who all have their role. You have two guys who are handcuffs. One of those two handcuffs has week to week upside, right? With Corum, right? He has standalone value. Chuba
Oh,
Hubbard
certainly.
is a starting running back, at least right now. That's what we believe. And
Yeah.
Achan is going to be scoring from week one. And then if you're drafting Tuden in the 50s, which is where he's going, you're expecting him to start week one, and I expect him to be
Which you
scoring
should.
right away. So
Yeah.
it's good running back room. And if there's any injuries, I think that Tank Bixby does have some standalone value this year. I don't think they're gonna feel the need to run Saquon 300 times. I think Tank is like proven to be a decent asset, and if there is any injury to Saquon, we know what the upside is.
Yeah, it's pretty monumental with Tank Bigsby. I also mess around with like the Bashal Tootin pick in a vacuum. The thing that I think makes it worse for me is seeing Swift, Judkins, and Travion Henderson go right before him. Because like if I'm in that round, those are the three guys I want before him. Like, would you take him over any of those guys?
Travion Henderson is quickly becoming a my guy. The fact that he's going at the same spot he was last year, and we've seen this crazy upside, and we're all stuck because of the dead zone running back, Ramondre Stevenson, in front of him. Like the the upside he has on a week to week basis, with a little bit of improvement from year one to year two. Like I'm super in on Travion Henderson. Um, Tootin or Judkins, I mean, I like Jacksonville better as a team. So I find that to be kind of a competitive toss up. I think Swift is a good anchor, but he doesn't have the same week to week upside as Travion Henderson, right? Less ceiling, you'd
Nah,
say, based on his
pro-
history profile. And
probably
Tootin as
not.
well. Tootin
Yeah.
like could break a couple and catch a touchdown or something pretty easily in a game. So it's an interesting set of running backs and Buck Irving too. I mean, running backs got pushed up, but there's some really good names here in the fourth and fifth round that I think are great second pieces. Uh, yeah,
I hear. I mean, and similarly to that, like I was taking a gander at Travion Henderson's profile just because like I think he's falling too far too. But like that's a lot of green. Like 40-yard dash, broad jump, vertical jump, comps to Omarion Hampton, DeAndre Swift, Travis Etienne, J.K. Dobbins, Quinshawn, 5-star rating, solid positional rank. Like, I don't know. That's
Went
like, do
early
you
in the
really?
draft, is
Yeah,
young. Um,
great
it,
team that
yeah,
got
good
better.
coach. Yeah, good offense. I mean, it's going to be a tougher schedule, but I don't know. Seems like a running back one upside sitting in the fifth round. Judkins, like how high can he go on a week to week basis? That Cleveland offense just is only going to be so good. Tootin, like, could he assume the full running back role in Jacksonville and be a week to week high scoring running back? Yes. Irving, can he in Tampa Bay? Probably, maybe, but like he couldn't be a one, right?
In Tampa Bay, I mean, he's been a one. What do we mean he can't be a one?
He can't be the number one. Travion Henderson could be
He
the
could. Yeah,
number one for a stretch of time. Could
he
Tootin
could.
be the number one for a stretch of time?
No, probably not. I
Okay.
mean, it
All
seems
right.
unlikely.
So why are
See,
they going back to back?
I don't get it. I don't
Travion
either.
should
But
be way up.
yeah, yeah. I'm not going to argue with that side, but I will argue that Judkins should be in that same ballpark.
He should
You
or
know what I'm
shouldn't
going to do?
be.
I'm going to make you look at another web share because dude, like I feel like people don't talk enough about how incredibly good Quinshon Judkins is at football. Like, dude, 22 years old, 220, 4.48, 40. That's like, those are crazy numbers. Those are Nick Chubb numbers, who he comps to.
Yeah,
By the
right.
way, you like the website?
Dude, loving the website, just checking out the profiles, like the
It's kind of
comps.
fun.
Yeah. I
It,
mean, another guy to be in on. The problem is that he was very
I go
inefficient
Travion every
last year.
time.
Yeah, he was very inefficient last year.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
I hate their starting quarterback situation. They are going to change quarterbacks at some point,
They
uh,
will.
and that will be a mess. I mean, Deshaun Watson has been no good uh, for a couple of years now, so he's
Yeah.
not going to just be good. Sorry, can't buy it.
Okay. I mean, don't
They're,
attack my best ball exposures like this.
oh
Just like
no.
there's no need for you to do that to me. You know I have to be in on the Cleveland situation because I'm so in on Denzel Boston.
Oh my god. I mean, Denzel Boston's a fun pick, but doesn't mean you have to draft the quarterback.
I mean it doesn't, but like on the off chance, one Shador Sanders still could be good at football. Like I don't necessarily think that's the case, but he could be good. Like
Agree.
there's no rule saying that he can't be good at football. People have had a worse first year than him and come back and been absolutely fine with better situations.
Sure, agree. But
Uh
why are we talking about Watson?
yeah, every time two guys one pod has to go to Deshaun Watson. Let's talk about your QBs. So Kyler Murray, you got Sam Darnold and Bryce Young. How are you feeling about that squad? That's an interesting QB room.
Totally different than I would normally draft. When Dart was sniped, it put me behind the eight ball. I didn't, Shuck then was sniped for me 3 picks before the Kincaid pick. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting there, I'm deciding between Malik Willis and Sam Darnold. Well, I already have Kyler Murray, and him and Malik Willis feel like too similar to be on the same team. So I
That's
went
fair.
Darnold, and I know that there's some Seattle guys I can stack with Darnold late. And then Bryce Young comes back around, and I have Chuba. So that is a stack. I'll take it. And I know that Brazel's late. And that's about all that's left. Everyone else is gone on that team. But I need the third. The other two are just, they have no ceiling. So this QB room is going to rely on like one of the three having a good floor every week. That's what this team will do. And that's fine. That's a good strategy. I didn't spend that much on them.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I kind of dig that, and I don't know. I also Sam Darnold going at QB 24, 25 feels like a really good value. Like I didn't love him at like 17s, 18s that he was going back in the Minnesota setup and his first year in Seattle, but 24, like he could easily be QB 24 on a week to week basis. If he's healthy all year, he will be a higher rating than that. just it might not be a fun ride. And Bryce Young gives you that upside outside of it. It's just your QB room is just a little too short. Let's hit those tight ends. By the way, it's been fun. We actually get to talk about a team for a little bit longer. I'm looking forward to in season drafts where they fly by.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm excited for all the different drafts ahead. I just started thinking about like dynasty drafts and then league
you,
drafts
you
and then
you aren't fully in dynasty draft season yet. I've already done like 800 dynasty drafts.
I only have two dynasty teams, so
Fair.
keep it simple.
Hey, join
Uh,
some mocks, man.
oh, interesting. No, but then I would have to have a team worth like drafting for. So
True. True.
tight
So
ends, I got Kincaid because I really want to draft a bunch of Kincaid. I think he has high upside. He's been pretty injured throughout his career, but we've seen how efficient he can be when he is on the field. We like Buffalo, and I think that he could be Josh Allen's best weapon. So going at 127, very happy with him. Barner, Stack, 175, enough said, and then Kobe Parkinson, another week to week four. So this team is just trying to uh, put up a floor. Really, I don't know. This is almost more of like an eliminator team. It feels like.
I was gonna say this team in Elam, I feel like I would love, and here I feel like it's missing like just a tinkle of upside. Like
Yeah, if
someone
only
just
I
needs
had
to tinkle on your
Jackson
team.
Dart instead of Blake Corum. That then you could have the QB ceiling that you needed. I mean, the wide receiver ceiling is 100% there, and the
Oh yeah.
running like this team is going to be pretty solid week to week, putting up good scores. But yeah, will it have like a playoff spikes? Not for a big tournament like this.
Well, we'll see. Like you never know. It's sometimes the most boring roster ends up there. And to be honest, like I mess with a good boring roster because those ones tend to make you $30. Like what's the worst case scenario? You win 10 to $15 in this one. That's a good day. But we get to break down my team now, and we weren't
Excellent.
talking ceiling with yours. We are talking ceiling now. Uh, ARSB, Luther Burden, Roma Dunze, Khalil Shakir, Jalen Naylor, Omar Cooper, Isaac Tesla, Ted Hurst, and Darnell Mooney.
A lot of names, that's for
It's a
sure.
lot of names.
It's a lot of names. I You have Amon Ra, Burden, and Odunze. I mean, that's a pretty good group of wide receivers. You expect to get 1 to 2 scores from that a week. Then you went with this like little smoosh here in the middle, a couple of young guys. Tesla, I really like as like a week to week spike, but
Yeah.
can't count on him weekly. Naylor and Shakir, I don't know. What's Naylor's ceiling look like? We know Shakir doesn't have ceiling, so yeah. I guess I have the ceiling receivers, and you have the floor ones.
Well, I mean, I'm getting 40 points for my receiver rates every week, minimum. So I'm pretty comfortable with it. I'll be honest, I looking at this stretch, I'm like, what was I doing with Naylor and Cooper? Or even Shakir? Like I could have gone a little bit of like more tight ends there, I think would have been my only regret with this team. But like the rest of this is fine. I wish I would have gone Mooney instead of Ted Hurst, just so that I could have thrown a tight end to end of roster. But that's the only regret I have with this one. Because the rest of the team stacks out so nice. And like it protects me from injury. I got Ken Dub, Travis Etienne Jr., Bucky Irving, Rashad White, and Alvin Kamara at running back. That's like one of my favorite RB rooms I could have in a draft. If I end up with those guys in a redraft league, I'm going to be chef's kiss, hyped.
Pretty good. Pretty good running back structure there.
Yeah. Just the team you want in best ball. With Bucky there too. I was like, you know what? Bucky at 5'8", you don't get him there that often. Tight end, I'm scared. I'll be frank. If Tucker Craft is hurt, that don't help Terrence Ferguson none.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right about that Mooney Hurst pick. You think like it's the end of the draft, it doesn't matter that much, but
Yep.
is there a floor tight end that you can help with the craft? duty in the beginning, right? Or in your wide receiver stretch, as you said, like a tight end in there. It's like, who is the right tight end in there? Go up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. I mean, I Barner could have helped, but you definitely got me there. I was looking at Barner at that spot to be transparent with you. I guess maybe like Hunter
You could have
Henry,
gone
Dalton Schultz.
Gadsden or Goddard
Yeah,
instead of Naylor.
yeah, I think that would have been a good pick. I think Gadsden would have been my preferred. Goddard probably a good backup. Even a Conquo, I would have felt fine with.
Oh
I
no,
think I
not
was
at
just feeling
one
excited
thirty
about Naylor.
something. Conquo at 130 something is wild stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it feels early, but I got distracted and I looked at Terrence Ferguson's league champ profile because I always forget
Oh,
how
you
athletic.
gotta show me that.
Yeah, that I didn't sell you early with the first ones, but like that's 4-star prospect. I absolutely love that. Like four six
Ben
three.
Sinnott is his top prospect. That's not good.
Tuckercraft at the bottom. Bensonot's great at football. You stop that.
We haven't seen that yet.
We haven't
Charlie
seen it ever.
Charlie Kolar, the drum beat is starting. Tommy Trimble, I know you've been on, but we haven't seen that yet.
No, he's not
Steven
great.
Maker, he's a backup. So this is a tough profile here.
Yeah,
Like
but there's one Tuckercraft on it.
there is a Tucker Craft match 67%, so just above the cutoff line.
Just above the cutoff. Tuckercraft being on your list is basically all you need there. Like, that's good enough, and we got to see him play with Matt Stafford. I'll take the guy that's related to a good offense over anyone else 90% of the time.
Yeah,
But who else are you hyped up on? Is there any picks you would have changed up? Because I think I. Oh wait, no, I actually didn't even do QBs. I forgot to talk about Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart and Jared Goff. Fine QB room if they stay healthy. Different buys, that works out. I don't know. Good enough.
Mostly me being a dick there. I'll be honest. You were just talking him up, and I couldn't think of my pick at the time. And Blake Corum was my only other option. I was like, I'm just gonna take Dart. Screw it.
I should have just said Blake Corum's name. It made my
You should have.
running back room easy, but this will be an interesting one to watch. Like, does it qualify for the playoffs? Like, can it be steady
Oh
enough
yeah.
week to week? That's its specialty. Is probably the season.
I can't
But like
wait
playoff stuff.
until like in the season when we have one of these teams go far, because one of ours is going to go far, right? I mean, like between the two of us at this point, we've had like 300 drafts ish, I'm sure, or some stupid number. So we'll probably get one or two in there, and I can't wait for it to be one that we look back at the video film and say, "Oh, that's one that we both agreed." We're like, "Oh, that's an awful team. This was a bad draft. Throw it in the trash. It's over."
Sometimes I like to make emojis of like how bad I think the draft is. I haven't done many like that this year, but there's definitely been a couple where I'll be like toilet, like
Yep.
trash, like the emoji of like throwing the trash away, and like that's the draft, and then it'll be one that advances.
Oh
So
yeah.
the
It
auto
always is.
draft teams, it's crazy how fast they start. They are so good to start the season, but when the variance starts striking in the second half of the season, those teams just fade into dust.
I feel that. But that wraps us up for today. So, two guys, one pod. We're happy to be there. We got more drafts coming at you. It's the football season's actually starting up. So me and Scott are back at it. Love the Justin Jefferson jersey there, by the way, Scotty boy. Just so you guys know, we have fun stuff coming up. If you get your ranks into League Champ before August 1st, you got a chance at a framed Maurice Jones-Drew jersey, one of the best fantasy players of our generation. To go along with that, we'll be at the Expo, so definitely check us out in Canton next week. Me and Scott won't be on, but trust me, I'll be in his heart. We'll see if maybe we want to do one early, but please check us out, like and subscribe, check out the channel, and be sure to check out Scott's work everywhere you're at. Scotty boy, hit it.
You just find me in the draft streets as Chonks, and right now I'm distracted on X doing some baseball stuff. So Haven't.
Oh, you're still doing the baseball stuff? You up some units?
Still up some units, but still
Hell yeah.
playing around with the model. So, all right,
But I like the
everyone.
home run props. It's fun.
They're fun. All right, everyone. It
All
was
right.
fun tonight, and can't wait till we get some big drafts coming up.